How many subscribers am I up to? Could someone write it in the chat? Because I can't see it. I'm trying to get to 1,000. If you want a personal reading that's 20 minutes, it's £18, which is very good, to be honest. You can go to my channel description and you can click the link, put £18 in my PayPal, and I will send you a link to a video that no one else can view. Okay, it'll be 20-minute reading for you. You can ask a question, or you can say I want a general reading, or I want a career, education and finance reading, or I want a love reading. It's up to you. Okay, I can't take questions in the live chat at the moment. I'll be able to do live Q&As when I get to 4,000 watch hours. I can take super chats when I get to 3,000 watch hours. So we've got a little way to go. Not too much though. At the moment, like, I'm doing this for free, so, you know, as well as a full-time job. So just to sort of like survive, I can only meet everyone, like help everyone that I need to help by doing collective readings by zodiac sign once a week. I haven't got the capacity to do any more than that. I have during the summer because I'm off, but during term time it's mad. It's very hard for me to like do the channel as well as work. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Capricorn's highest good. How is Capricorn feeling in the second week of August 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for Capricorn, please. The World card. Okay, trying to be optimistic. In the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realizes that although things have been tough, better days are coming. Okay, the sun will shine again. We will laugh again. We will be abundant again. We will be employed again. We will be in love again. Okay, one day it won't hurt anymore. Something like this. Okay, it's about looking for the positive after a bit of a hard time. Page of Cups reversed, 8 of Wands upright, 8 of Pentacles. You could be on the grind when it comes to work. You could be thinking, do you know what, I really need to level up and take a course. I need to add another trade to my skill set, or I need to try and jump into a different field that I enjoy more and I'm more passionate about, and there's more opportunities to level up. It's like you're not interested in love at the moment, you're healing and you're focused on your career. Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. You're grieving the loss of a relationship, a soulmate connection. This is really painful for you. Okay, you're in the middle of grieving. You know, I wouldn't say that you're. It's like the pain stopped, but now you gotta like sit and like feel it and like wait for the feeling to pass. You know what I mean? It ain't comfortable. You're still in grief, Capricorn. Something's over, but it doesn't mean you're okay with it. Do you know what I mean? Let's see who's going to show up for you. If it's someone on your mind, someone that you're currently dealing with. Although I don't get that you are, because we've got Page of Cups reversed. Five of Cups, like grieving the end of a cycle with the Ten of Swords. So I think this is someone that's on your mind or that is coming in the future. King of Wands upright, Ten of Wands upright, the Fool reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. They could be a fire sign, they don't have to be. They could be someone who's very determined, very confident, quite assertive. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Ten of Wands is like someone that's had to be strong for so long. They're like an unbelievable like warrior. You know, just they're constantly used to like having challenge. They're constantly used to having to overcome like what next? I'm used to it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's been going on that long. It's the end of a cycle. The Fool reversed is it's either recklessness or someone that does not want renewal. They don't want to take a leap of faith in something new. The Eight of Cups reverse is when you're trying to hold on to something where the person is like halfway out the door. They're like, they've got the coat on, they've told you it's over, and you're like begging them to stay, basically. This person's incredibly determined. Fire signs often don't know when to quit. Okay. This person's not comfortable with the change. They could be a fixed sign, they could be a Leo. They don't have to be. Fire signs are unrelenting. They're very determined they will not be defeated. And so if that means being stoic and keeping going with something that's really breaking their back, they'll be stoic and keep going with it to a fault. Okay, to a fault. So I'm not sure who this is yet, but let's keep pulling cards. The Seven of Wands reversed. The Emperor, major arcana for Aries. The Two of Pentacles reversed. A lack of balance, a lack of duality. Feeling at a disadvantage. The Six of Swords moving on. Page of Pentacles reversed. This person's having to accept that it's over. Okay? They could be older than you. They could be very established. They could have their own business. They're emotionally intelligent. They just were hurting. They didn't want you to go. But they're now accepting of it. They're in like leadership mode. Okay, so they've realised like there's no point trying to hold on to your ankles as you're trying to walk out the door. They're emotionally moving on. Okay. Retrieving pentacles, like withdrawing investment from this in terms of time, money and energy. Let's get one more. I'm at 987, am I? Thanks for letting me know. The Empress reversed. Okay. Well, if they're the Empress reversed and they feel a lack of abundance, they feel a lack of creativity, they feel like they want to chase, maybe the Emperor isn't them, maybe the Emperor was you. Or the person, if this is not your person that you've been dealing with and it's someone that's coming in for you in the future, they were dealing with an Emperor. I don't know. This person does not feel abundant. They don't feel attractive. They don't feel like, you know, they're worthy of something anymore. It's a bit confusing, that one. The Emperor and the Empress are divine counterparts, so maybe this is you. The divine counterparts. Three for the outcome, please. See, you're grieving, but even when you end something, you can grieve afterwards because you've lost the relationship, even if, you know, sometimes, like, the relationship's done, but it's not anyone's fault, it's through circumstance or situation. You could be in love and break up with someone and then have to grieve afterwards, like, do you know what I mean? I've actually had that happen, so... I'll give you an example, because I know that sounds weird, but if you're two people that are, like, you're living together, but one's from one country, one's from the other, you want to be together, you're in love, you want a relationship, but they want you to move and stay in their country forever. You want them to move and stay in your country forever, or just for a few years or something, but they won't do it, and you are tired of living there or something, so then you break up, but you had to do it when you were in love. Do you know what I mean? And one of you's going to have to make the call. One of you's going to have to make the call. At some point, you got to, because you just do. The Hierophant can be a card of marriage. It could be, it's a major arcana for Taurus. The Empress is the major arcana for Libra and Taurus. So this person could be, could be Libra or Taurus, or have both of those in their chart. I happen to be Taurus with Libra moon, okay, so you can have that. The Empress is like when you embody leadership, or they view you as, the Emperor is embodying leadership. It's Aries energy, fire energy. They could be viewing you as that. You have both got 10. You've got 10 of swords, they've got 10 of wands, so it's like they've been very, like, stoic. They've wanted to keep hold of this, and then it's like they failed, so they feel like, you know, great, you didn't want me or whatever. But I feel like you just knew that it needed to end. You decided to work on your career and, you know, and grieve for the relationship, like, quietly, like, away from them. We've got double Taurus here, either way. For them, they could be a Taurus or have it in their chart. They could be a Libra or have it in their chart. The Three of Swords is heartbreak. The Nine of Cups is being content with being single. This is the challenge. Can I ever be okay again with being single? Will I ever be enough on my own? Or will I always feel heartbroken? This is really sad tonight. It's like really awful. Sorry guys, but it's like I channel, I don't choose the message. No wonder I've been feeling bad the last couple of days. There's some like crazy ass endings and all sorts going on, isn't there? The only good thing I can say is things that end allow for new beginnings, don't they? So let's say it like that. It's Lionsgate portal. Let's ask the universe whether we're shifting our focus to a different person, or away from the area of love to career, or away from career towards love, or shifting away from love to health, or career to health. Do you know what I mean? Like, shift the focus and start to manifest for something that you really want. Now's the time to do it. 10 of Pentacles reversed. With the 5 of Wands, this is a definite separation between the Emperor and the Empress. It's definitive. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is what you achieve when you put two incomes together, two sets of savings, you have joint assets. That's reversed. Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, you're grieving. They feel like really down on themselves, like they didn't manage to keep you, you know, like they're accepting the change now, but they don't have to be happy about it, kind of thing. Ugh. Right, let's clarify. Why did they have the 10 of Wands? Why did they have the 10 of Wands? What were all the challenges? Unpredictable, never know what they'll do, unreliable live wire. Either they have behaved unpredictably or they felt you were unpredictable. I'm not saying that's the reality, but that's their perception, okay? They don't feel stable, they don't feel secure in things anymore. Or you didn't, something like that. Enlighten truths. Share your insights, spreading awareness with the power of honesty. Ooh. There's a lot about speaking up, you know, being honest with your feelings, confronting emotions, confronting people verbally, expressing how you feel, expressing what you need, what you want, what needs to happen. Envy. Okay, so total drama action. You could be someone who's like very charismatic, Capricorn. You could be someone who's the life and soul of the party. You could be someone who's very ambitious, you're quite independent. They don't like that. This person's quite envious of you because they're not like that. Does that make sense? They expect their emperor to fuss over them, to make them feel secure, to reassure them, to, you know, hold their hand walking around the party. And you seem to operate in a more independent kind of way. And it just doesn't seem to leave them feeling secure. They feel insecure. Which could have led them to criticise you, but not want it to end, and then you could have felt like, well, we're not in alignment or whatever. It's a very Capricorn thing to focus on Pentacles and focus on work and status and getting to your goals, financial goals, before relationship goals. It's a very Capricorn thing to do. You know, finances are like your first and foremost priority and always will be. Your growth and your security, your abundance, it's all like very important to you. You could have felt like they were total drama, that you know, they were constantly like needing people to envy them, that they were unpredictable, but these cards are coming out, okay? Again, it's all perception, it doesn't mean that's the reality, but that's what's caused the incompatibility between an emperor and an empress, which is a shame, right? But you could both be retired or you could be very established in your careers. You know, the emperor and the empress are what we try to be once we are much older. Like, it's the ultimate aim to have the Ten of Pentacles, to have lasting generational wealth to be able to pay for parents, for children, for the children's children. It's like having, you know, the assets, having the family, having it all. You could be like middle-aged or older, do you know what I mean? But I'm not surprised, like, that you're grieving because it's a lot to lose. Um, do you ever think of me too? Oh God. This is like a super sad like set of readings tonight. Like there's not been one like good reading in terms of like love or lust. Well, one of them got a bit lusty, but in terms of like what's ahead with someone new, but everything's like separation, like fucking depression. Oh God. It looks like you're both thinking about each other, the Emperor and the Empress, which is normal and natural. You're not just going to stop something as committed as this and not think about each other. That'd be ridiculous. Let's get some advice. Ooh, yes, but don't force it. Right, let's get a no contact or no communication card from them. Tears. Oh my God, guys. When I think about you, I cry. That's what they would tell you if you spoke to them. That's what they're thinking. Like, oh, this is so sad. Like, are you sure you can't make it work? It's super sad. Oh, I can't pick the card up. That's ridiculous. Why can't I pick the card up? There we go. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You've been waiting for this. That's interesting. I don't often get that out. I don't think I've ever had that come out. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Oh, this is so sad. I might get another deck to get you other advice cards because I just feel like this is very important. Oh, miracle. The frequency of miracles supports our belief in ourselves as a part of Source and therefore our belief that anything is possible. I'm taking that as a good indicator, okay? If a reunion, they think about you too, they're upset over you as well. We've got miracle, we've got deepening, yes, but don't force it. If there's going to be a reunion, when will it be? full time in autumn, guys. I mean, that's like a couple of weeks away. Or depending on when you count fall, or starting like a month away or something. This is fucking interesting. I need more. I need more. I cannot stop here. Ooh, I know. This is like ones for like people who are in relationships. Or, you know, like are likely to reconcile. Bridge. Build a bridge of understanding crossing the rivers of the soul. I'm not getting any more because I strongly feel that you two are going to discuss this and you're going to reconcile. I'm not saying that it's just a spat. I think you proper like, you know, you're both crying over it. Literally both crying over it, thinking, what the hell happened? But do you ever think of me? Yes, but don't force it. Bridge, build a bridge of understanding crossing the rivers of the soul. Tears. When I think about you, I cry. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You've been waiting for this. Full time. Miracle. Children are involved. Come on, like, come on. I'm taking that as there's going to be a reunion. Right, before I tidy this up and go on to Aquarius, make sure that you use tonight to manifest something that you really want for yourselves, whether it's love, career, health, something big that you've been working on for a while. Your hard work just needs a little bit of good luck, okay, to make progress, to get a shift. Ask for it tonight, okay, because it's the Lion's Gate, which means it's the 8th of August. The planets are aligned in a kind of way that it's a most auspicious time to ask for something you really want. The universe is listening, okay? You can manifest any day in the year, but today's a really good day to do it. A hidden truth. A hidden truth will soon be revealed. Be open to it. Shut your mouth. This person gonna tell you like, I'm in love with you, I want to be with you, I think we need to get back together, I can't live without you. I never moved on, I never wanted this to be over. Let's get back together, let's be a family again. It's gonna happen in the fall. Jesus. Right, Capricorn, that is you done. Also, if you ever say 11:11, I'm sure most people know this now, but if you happen to glance at the screen in the middle of doing your work or your studies or whatever, and 11:11 is on the clock or your watch or your phone or something, quickly make a wish. If you're driving in the car and you happen to glance and it's on 11, make a wish, because the universe is throwing you in particular a bone at that moment, okay? Don't throw these opportunities away. The Emperor and the Empress. I love it when these two come out. I'm losing my voice because we've talked that much this evening.